Hi guys, welcome to the Bold Foundation channel. My name is Kawira De Costa, and today we get a chance to interview someone very special to the channel, someone you all know, someone that has brought us together in this channel. But before that, I would like to say a very big thank you to the people who have watched our previous videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the comment and for the sharing that you've done. Welcome, Kevin, to the Bolt. Today you're sitting on a different seat. Other times, it's normally the two of us doing the intro, but
Yes.
today you sit on the other side. And before we get to the interview, you know, there's this saying that says you should give people their flowers when they're still alive. And one of the things most people don't know, me and Kevin, I've known Kevin for 5 years now. Yes, six, going 6 years. And I met Kevin when I was very young, very lost. Yes, very lost. Because you see, when you're in your 20s, early 20s is when life was starting. And since the day I met Kevin to today, he has mentored me from doing my career, which was journalism, to the charity that we've done since then to today. So I want to say a big thank you for the support.
To say about the event.
The event, oh guys, we did event, but we'll touch on that one as we move. So I don't want to introduce you because I feel like I would do injustice to the people. So please welcome and introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Kevin Oduor. I know most of you are fond of the bold, but my real name is Kevin Oduor, and I'm bold because I believe that in life you need to be bold to make bold decisions, and that is what will move you to the next.
Sure.
I was born in Siaya, in a tiny village called Masumbi, a Lagos Songa constituency. Yes, beautiful family. I have my parents there. Yes, so I was born there way back in 1990s. So I grew up. I studied in a primary school, not Pap Nyadiel, will not mention it.
Pap. The
I
pronunciation.
know. And then I then went to a Goroyombe secondary school, a mixed day secondary school. Then after that, I proceeded to Masai Mara University. So those are the three levels I've gone. Yes, life in that place was never rosy. But of course, just like any other person, you need to start from somewhere. But I do take a lot of credit because, yeah, our parents and especially my mother was doing the changa, that alcohol, the liquor. That is what we started doing in 2004.
Okay.
And we did it until Form 4. And then by the time, that is what I was studying. Me and my MP, by then we share that story in that village.
Okay.
So hata mimi, that if you go to that village, they know me as mtoto wa that. And until we have actually finished at somewhere in second year university.
Okay.
When I told my mom, now you need to stop it because I now need to start taking care of myself. So I started taking care of myself in second year.
In second year campus.
And I'll tell you how how it got there.
Yes. But before we go there, let's we go back kidogo to childhood. Tumevuka sana, we are now in university. How was it growing in that environment? You know, most of the times, like I could see most families that we were dealing with selling, there was a lot of exposure. Did you experience that?
No, of course. Yes, I had. What I would say, exposure is what was within my limit within that time. Like ideally, my typical day would be the routine of, by that time. I know that I think if today probably things are different, but we would be, ungeweza toka shule, ukifika home madhe anatengeneza that changa. So you need to just remove your uniform and join it. I know how to do it personally. I think By the time I was in Form 2, I was a better engineer in it than even my mother.
Okay.
But then there will be disruptions of policy.
Oh,
Police will
yes,
come at
because
night.
it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Yes.
So they will come at night. Waende watafute. There's something called kangara. People who know, I don't know how I can say it in English. Kangara. They will come and get there now. Like, remember, it's done pot traditionally. Nowadays they use some super drum, I see. But traditionally we used to use the drum. So wangekuja wagonge those drums na waziaribu and I know the saddest part of that experience bit was that sometime Mathe alikuwa ameenda, our father was not home, was somewhere, so alikuwa ameenda and our father was sick, so mimi nikakuja home. I remained home alone, nikifanya, and I was paying from there. I was paying fee yangu ya secondary school.
This is high school.
And still nasaidia pia Mathe because wako nje na Father alikuwa mgonjwa.
Okay.
And it is something that I love the fact that we embraced it. And may God rest the soul of our then principal, someone called Mr. Osuri, died. He knew my story. He knew our story. So alikuwa anajua I was even a prefect. So hata nikifukuzwa anajua huyo, he would then make way so that I get back to school. And he knew hata nashukuru Mungu, and let me tell you, God is normally everywhere. Can I tell you something? Kwa wenye walikuwa nafanya hiyo kazi wote, sadly kwa hizo homes hakuna mtu alienda secondary school. And again, I came out of it that, and I think my mother has my story, that mimi kwa watu wote kwetu hakuna mtu ametoka kama ni mlevi. And I'm not saying mlevi ni kitu, but that is it. Tulitoka a little bit of, we embraced it that it was just part of our struggle, and it ended there. Hakuna mtu ametoka sasa because sasa hiyo bomba ilikuwa ina pombe. We embraced it at that point. And again, kwa hizo bomba zote, mamangu hakuwahi shikwa kalala ndani hata siku moja.
How did you manage that?
There was a time alishikwa, and I think I appeared with a uniform. So I went there the next day. I went with the uniform. So nikamwambia, mimi nimetoka shule. And then my principal by then was very, alienda kaambia huyo mtoto, hii kitu hii akafanya, hii kitu ndio inamsaidia kulipa fee. And then we were. So from that time, they never went with my mother. Wangekuja just like the normal routine and then waende. But I do appreciate that because it really showed us the bit of it, of what life was, the life of living from hand to mouth, and it's a very big motivation by there, very big motivation from my parents. Let me be fair, don't say my mother throughout, that they really worked hard to, even through that, but just to make sure that tumesoma. At least tumesoma, hata kama ni through you, but tumesoma. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. The part that also left out is that you are firstborn.
Yes. In a family of 6.
As a firstborn, you're not allowed to leave that because it will explain a lot of things as we move. Yes. So after that, so you done with high school, then you get to campus, and now second year, that's when now you've told Mathe to stop.
But let me tell you, after I left campus, one thing I've heard is about, I always yearned because of the background I came through. I always yearned, there is this saying of we left home to change home.
Yes.
So I always yearned to be a solution to the thing, how the home was. So when I left, I had passed, I got my results. But because we came through that alcohol, I knew my mind was so clear that my mother was not going to handle university.
Yes.
So me, I left home and went to Kisumu stage. And then I started hockey. I hoped for a whole year. And I know there's some members of this channel who already waliniona na tulikuwa tunakuona stage. Even if you go to stage na uliza Kevin, they will tell you Kevin is. I used to hawk there, and I collected some money. So while I was there, calling letter ikakuja. I was just got wind of it.
This is the gap here between high school and campus.
Yes.
Okay.
So later ikakuja that tunafaa kuenda university. But you know, when I left home, we had agreed with my mother. Akasema mimi, hiyo mali nimefikisha, mimi nimefika hapo. Mimi hapo mbele, because remember we fear university. We know it's expensive. We know we can't. Kaniambia sasa hapo mimi siwezi. Wewe unajua wenye tumeteseka na hii sasa tuwe. So the chapter was closed. That there is nothing more. Results ishakuja. And I can't do. So akaniambia wewe ukipata kazi ya mjengo venye wenzako, wewe enda huko. Venye wenzako wanatafuta, wewe enda utafute. So mimi nikaenda.
Yes.
But you know, God has his way of doing things. So nikiwa kwa stage, I used to do some two things. Remember, I was so passionate about journalism because I started doing it in high school. So nikiwa kwa stage nilikuwa nasomea watu gazeti. There is some, you remember the Doret, if you go to Kisumu, there is the office like Doret Express there. So I used to, wanawasomea gazeti na wainterpretia. You know, people love Baba there, and so it's about what Baba has said. So after the headline, I read what Baba has said, and they use it to politic around it.
Yes.
But then nikiwa hapo, nikihawk, I met a lady. There is a lady who called me. Kuna magari, people who know Kisumu. Kuna magari zinatoka from Kisumu to, they are called Msamaria Mwema. I don't know whether they're still there. They ply the Luya route.
Yes.
They ply the route going to Vihiga, that area. So there's a lady anaitwa Sharon. May God rest her soul in peace. She died somewhere in 2019. Aliniona nilikuwa na hook na naongea Kizungu. So
Kizungu saves the day.
Some Kizungu here and there.
Yes.
So akaniita akaniambia ukoaje, and then she was a bit interested. That was day one. Then he met me again, I think after kitu kama 4 days, he came back and she was not so much interested. And then she told me, akaniuliza story, nikamwambia mimi nilipata gani? Nilipata B+. But sasa hiyo story ya nini uleito unafaa uende university ama nini? Nikamwambia nafaa kuenda, lakini sasa hiyo story mimi siko hapo because I had settled I'm not. Then she told me, no Kevin, you have to go to school.
Yes.
You can't be here. Hapo mimi nikamwambia we planned, and she paid my school fee.
Wow.
She paid my school fee, university fee, the whole of first year. Once she made me understand that it's not that much expensive. It's not like now that there is funding model. We were paying a tuition fee of 22,000, alafu utalala hostel ndani. So probably at a 50,000 we could start.
Yes.
Ile pesa mimi nilikuwa nimeweka kidogo. I also had some little money there. Alafu pia hawa watu wa stage waliposikia sasa naenda university, they were so happy. Yeah. So we also did a fundraiser hapo.
Wow.
Hapo kwa stage tu kwa abiria wakaprint hizi manini, tukatembea kwa abiria just soliciting some money. And I know very well, I remember very well, by 22nd of January 2013, Sharon took me to Masai Mara University.
Wow, God bless her.
And I always thank God that in life there is always carriers, people who come for you.
Yes.
And Sharon came for me. Were it not for her, I wouldn't have known one, I can go to school, I can manage it.
Yes.
Then it is from that point, then I called my mother, nikamwambia, sasa nishalipiwa fee. Sasa ile kitu iko ni venye tu naweza kula hapa na pale nini, you know. Then my mother now realized, kumbe inakuwa rahisi. My parents rather. They realized, kumbe inaweza kuwa rahisi. So akakuja through. So you will send 400 every Friday. But remember, the Friday that is supposed to come every Friday can delay all the way to Tuesday of the next week.
Yes.
But that was it, and that is how I got to the university.
To the university. Wow.
And I pursued mass.
That's something.
Bachelor in communication mass journalism.
But also, do you realize if you never went to Kisumu to try something, you would probably have never met Sharon?
Yes.
So you have to be doing something.
Yes,
anyway.
you have to make a step.
You have to make a step, do something. Then in the process, God will send someone. So we get to Masai Mara now. First year is catered for. Now second year.
First year is catered for in terms of school fees and all that. And however, there are expenses, just university.
Yes, yes.
Remember, Kitambo, there was that phone, yeah, bad. So I used to have that one. It's a smartphone that could not have WhatsApp.
It's like kabambe.
It's like kabambe, something like that. Lakini sasa inabidi nikuwe na ka smartphone, unaelewa? Help imekuja, I used to get, nilipata help hapo could get, but I realized lazima ni move. Yes, Sharon is still here. I can still call Sharon and nipatie kama 200 kama 300, but she had done her part.
Yes,
I could not really be depending on her. Remember, this is someone I just met. So nikipata help, nikaenda kwa, I remember there was a professor, Professor Kadini. I don't know that she's still there. And Luceno, there were DVCs. So tukaenda, they were tendering. People were tendering for something, for shops. This was a university. And there was a friend called Gesa who used to have some M-Pesa shop there. So he told me, wewe, utafanya nini? Akaniambia, wewe kuja weke nini yako hapa. Kuja weke, utafute venye utafanya kazi hapa. I tried. I didn't get the tendering. Tender, that was in January. So what did I do? Remember, this time I've moved out. Nisha move out of the hostel because you could only stay in first year.
First year, yes.
So I went to kuishi nje. I got a very good landlord by then. Kanikubalia nikakaa. Then nikaanza kuuza chips. I think this is the photo you're seeing. That photo was taken in 2014. Nilikuwa nauza chips kando ya barabara. This is the photo you're seeing there. I was doing chips there. I tried, but again, I could not juggle it na shule.
Oh, because you have full-time classes?
I have full-time classes, and I have to, our classes used to start Monday to Thursday, but I still have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do the work. But then I realized, this was not going to be tenable. I then moved and went to see this grocery. I don't know whether mine should be called grocery.
What are you selling?
The mama mboga, the mboga one.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So I used to have like this stall here. So now nakatia sukuma wanafunzi. Jioni.
Commonly kibanda.
Kibanda, that one. Lakini sasa yangu ilikuwa na kuchoma mahindi. So
Jack of all trades.
You have to back it up because that's like kibanda ni that is sijui kukata mahindi. So I did that. And then I was so of course some of those staff for university walikuwa wananiona nje, but they still see me in classes. They still see me attending the classes. So this was then around, tumetoka ile nini, now we are in around September. Then there comes another fresh tenders. After fresh elections. In universities, after every election of student leaders, there are always tenders because people want to put their people. So one of wale Ngesa akaniambia, wacha, what you do, bana wewe kuja tu hapa. Then he gave me a space hapo mbele nipike mayai. So that's another photo you can see. This is photo ya university. Nikipika mayai na kata kachumbari. I'm very good in kachumbari by the way. If I would have not done journalism, probably I would have done something in hotel.
Okay.
So, nikakata, nikakuwa nafanya hapo nafanya, and the two professors, I'm telling you, walikuja. And remember, it's not a place that's very pleasant for such a business. Lakini kwa sababu lukua shaniona nikistruggle nje, waliniacha. And from this business, ya mayai, I think my life took a different turn. After hii niliambia madhe, sasa wachana na ile pombe. Sasa mimi nitajisort.
Well, utajisort. So the business is doing well.
The business is doing well because and let me tell you, even if you're up there, unaona wale watu wanatembeza mayai. If you don't have anything to do, that's a very good business. 100% profit. Because utanunua tray moja 270. Ununue nyanya ya 30 na kitunguu ya 10, uboil mayai, and you sell that mayai, you'll make 600. Who makes that profit in it? So from there, from this business, I was able to pay my fee. Whatever now was remaining, I think around 16,000. And of course, now I also had now to do the other expenses that were possible. And from this, the pressure then ilikuwa chini from my parents' side. And I also really take a lot of credit because my father was very supportive. Yeah, he also got breakthrough and then became very supportive, and now I think things really moved
Started
all the way
moving
until
for
now,
you.
like you are university.
Until you're done with. So from there you do Mayai until 4th year.
Until 4th year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And then.
and I had an option to remain.
Okay.
But I said no, because I've done journalism, I could not be in the university.
Oh, you had the option of staying and continuing the business.
And let me tell you, wale university students who mesoma, don't stay around the university.
True.
Don't stay around that environment. Environment is very important, because ukiwa around the university environment, you are network as student.
True.
Who wanamaliza wanaenda. They cannot even connect you to any job. And there is a lot of comfort there.
Yes.
Nyumba yako ikifungwa, you will still masquerade back to the hostel and sleep with the go koshare na another friend. And so life will not give you a challenge.
And also life is cheap.
So me, I decided to walk out of that environment. Narok it's a very dry place dry sana. And I felt with journalism, I'm not saying the radio station in Narok is a Maasai station. I can't speak Maasai.
True.
So I have to come to Nairobi.
So, yes.
Whichever the way, I have to come to Nairobi. So that's why I left.
Yeah, and now let's come now to Nairobi. So how do you move from Narok to Nairobi? Is it that you got a job? Is it an attachment? Hama?
Yes, I got an attachment.
Okay.
And I got an attachment, and I was the first student from that university, journalism student, to get to Standard.
Oh, you get to Standard Media Group.
Yes, I went to Standard Media Group. That's where I did my attachment, and I always thank God for the mentors that I found there. I used to work in the Radio Maisha. So remember I was working in Kina Jalango, Kina Mwakideo, and there is Babu Akasiaka, if you remember them.
Yeah,
I don't know whether he's still there. Then there is my friend Mike Nyaguoka, and a person who was a closest friend, Ann Jogu. She was doing the mid-morning show.
Yeah,
yes.
I remember.
But my immediate media mentors were some two beautiful young ladies. One is called Irene Barungi. She was a producer. It's called Irene Barungi, and another one was called Irene Kaimori. Yeah. There were two Irene. Yes. So they really mentored me in terms of, because I started over as a digital intern, who post Twitter, Facebook, and all that. And when Jalango left, remember, Odhiambo was brought. I don't remember the first name. Not Odhiambo. There's someone here. Someone with, I think I've forgotten the name. So we moved to the production side. So huko sasa ikawa, apart from now the digital stuff, you're also doing a lot of production, and that's why I learned a lot of production work while I was there. And I was there for 1.5 years.
Interning or after internship?
After interning, I interned for 6 months. Interned for 3. They added me another 3 months. Then I now got some contract to work for some 9 months or so.
So they detained you for like 9 months?
Yeah, they detained me for like some 9 months.
How was the experience there? Because mostly transition from school now to mainstream. Mostly transition is from maybe you come from school, you do some other things, and then eventually you can now climb to get to the mainstream.
Yes,
how was the transition?
The transition was not easy, though. I need to say that, because remember, I've come from Masai Mara University.
Yes.
Like, who knows that university? When you come in this city,
yes,
the people who are there are from
Nairobi,
the Nairobi University, the Daystar
multimedia,
the big universities.
Yes.
So it was. I have to do a lot of introductions for myself. Like, you have to introduce which one's this. And back in Masai Mara, we didn't have the station. But then we were doing media. Like, in the Tukwana radio station.
So you just do theory.
We just to do purely theory. Ukitaka kufanya practical ni wewe uchukue simu yako uanze kureport vitu.
Okay.
But we did a lot of that. But that was also very interesting. Because sometimes because uko kwa places hizo vitu haziko, unajipush.
You learn how to cope and be creative.
So I came to Nairobi with a lot of theory. Very good English, very polished English, with an ambition, with a very good degree. But I didn't have a bit of that practical experience. But it was a good one because I got to interact with the mighty, the big guys in the industry. You know, sitting next to the Langos of our time. By that time, it was a big thing.
It's a big thing.
The
Yeah,
Betty Kialos, the Betty Kialos of our time. By that, there were the big people in that industry, and it gave me a big motivation. That you know, while it's there, but it really gave me a big motivation. Remember then our manager Tom Japan used to say, in media, you simply don't entertain mediocrity. And that remains a problem.
And you used that on me so many times. Yes. Yes, I remember you used when I was doing attachments and you were training me. Kamera, this is mediocrity. That was the line, yes.
Yes, that was it. So we had a good one. But I need to say this, and I need to tell someone. Especially the guys doing media now, don't be under pressure to go to mainstream. Don't start there. Especially because there is a lot of insecurity there. No one wants to take you to the top. Because everyone feels if you become super big, you'll replace them.
Yes.
And again, it's a bit more commercial that no one has the time to train you.
Sure.
So you have to get your networks right. And of course, there are things you will not really get more about it there. So, but it's a good also experience to interact because it's going to give you motivation. But not so many people are lucky. I remember there's so many people to define our attachment who within
After
2 months
that,
they were like,
yes, I also understand. I can relate with that. I went to a TV station. I told you that story. I worked for 2 weeks and I never did anything related to journalism. I was just being sent, bring this, go for lunch for the editor. Editor wants you to charge their phone. Like there was nothing. But now you see when we did like the local radio, there was a lot of training because also there is no so many people, so it's like they need you as much as you need. So it was easy. I understand when you say it's easier to start and then you move up.
Yes. Yeah. So that was my experience there. Yeah.
So and then after that, then you moved to radio.
I left it, and when I left, I tried corporate work. I worked in PS Kenya, Population Services Kenya, and a program known as Maverick. Kitu ni Kukachora. We did that program with Kenya Willis Raburu. By that time, they were doing that 10/10. Then I left there and went to UN and worked as a consultant for 6 months under UNOLD, United Nations Office of Nairobi. We also did, I think I worked there for 8 months. I met a very beautiful soul there who really, really, really supported me. She was of a very good support. She's called Gladys. And so I used to do the communications work now. But I think I agreed when I still had the passion for media.
For media, yes.
So
yes,
she still used to see I was communications, but I was more of the camera, I was more of the audios and all that. And I told Gladys, no. I need to just go. I won't grow in this. This is not what I want. I just want to go back to media.
Yes.
And we agreed that I leave UN Habitat Youth for back to radio, and I went to Mtani Radio where now I met Kawira.
Yes, the Mtani Radio. So before we move to Mtani, there's something you said that you still had the passion for media. And this, I'm assuming in the UN, this is a job that is paying. And now you're transitioning to radio, which is not very well paying. Didn't you think like this is too much to risk?
But you know, if you are it's good. I was getting paid, but I was also looking at it. I was a consultant, communications consultant, and there is a lot of the corporate work, but my passion was still there. I was still hitting like, yes, I'm not going to have good income, but I think I want to go do active journalism. Like that was my thing. I want active journalism.
Yes.
I'm getting paid here. I'm looking at this because after we were done with the contract, we had to, if you do, after you finish that contract, if that was a policy by UN, ukimaliza, you need to stay away for 6 months ndio urudi. Okay, I did internship, but it was a paid internship. So ukimaliza, lazima uende nje for 6 months ndio utarudi. The policy was not that you absorbed like.
Or they don't absorb it like immediately.
Yes.
Okay.
So through that window, I decided no. But I remained there as a volunteer. So niliregister kama volunteer. So kama kuna hizo work za volunteer, translation, this and that, I will still get. But I had to walk out, and for me it was straight. I need to go back to media.
Okay.
This is what I want.
The love for media now.
Yes.
So you get to radio. How was radio?
Yeah, I got back to radio. I did everything.
Yeah, you did.
You know, when you came, I worked in Mtani Radio.
Yes.
When you joined, that was in 2019 or so.
I joined in 2019. Mwisho. Yes, so I stayed 2019 to 2020.
You left around COVID, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I worked where we worked now with you, when you came in the radio in Mtani Radio, it's a community-based radio station in Dagoretti.
Yes.
I think I was a reporter and I loved it. I was a reporter. I was a news reporter.
News anchor.
Hujambo na karibu katika habari za Mtani Radio. Jina langu ni Kevin
Oduor-The.
I love it. I will still do it any day.
Yes. You are so good in it.
I was so good in it. So I did that, and I was also doing show.
Yes, you are doing Buzuka show.
Yeah, all of vijana. I used to be the host. You know, by that time I wanted to be, and you know, it's a journey to realize. It's a journey to self-identity.
Yes, it is.
Do you realize that when I was there, yes, I was doing political stories. I was so much, but they were not like they were my thing.
But you were doing everything.
I was
doing
everything.
The good part.
Yeah,
because ulikuwa unatangaza mpira, time ya mpira, you're doing the shows, you're doing the hizo tumesema the news anchoring, reporting, like you are doing everything. You are managing our socials.
Yeah, I was managing your socials.
Yes.
And I was also training you people.
Yes, and you were training us.
So really, that's the beauty of being in the community radio station. It really gave a good experience. But let me take 2 minutes and explain something. And I'm taking you back. Allow me to take you back to standard. So that you get the difference of a community radio and being in the radio.
Yes, please.
There was a time, I think that was after 2017 general election. And during this rerun, there was a repeat election. And Raila had gone to the US. And so Raila was coming back. So it was Raila journey from US, and they had announced they were leaving US to come. They were leaving airport to come to CBD.
Yes.
And Matiang'i and the team at that side were very uncomfortable, and the famous Miguna had formed some group there to welcome Raila and all that. So hiyo siku kukawa, you know, the Duncan Kaemba was a reporter, and then he had another camera person, and we had someone. So tukaambiwa, when we used to follow it up, ukiwa standard uko juu kabisa, uko rooftop, ukiona you can see what's coming on Raila kitoka hiyo side. Then tukaambiwa that the work is a bit overwhelming even for those people, those who have skills in camera. Waende, mimi ni nani nikachukua camera, tukapewa camera, nikaenda camera. Let me tell you, that was, I don't want to say the most difficult experience as a journalist. Because remember, Raila was living akitoka GM, if you know that. From GM akipita hapa mbele standard. The barabara is full. But that's when sometimes somebody say popularity changes. Barabara imejaa. And I remember very well, alikuwa mbele and Junior and Winnie wako kwa gari ingine nyuma. I capture that very well. But tukitoka past Standard, ukikuja Airtel, around this Airtel hapo. By that time there was no expressway still. But ilikuwa imejengwa. Bado I think it's underway. So that place was still very open. We used to have camera yenye ina capture mbele, but you must have a lens hapa chini inaangalia nyuma yako. Why? So that kama mawe inarushwa unaweza ona. Remember who you were focusing huku. Yes. But you must always check this one so that you know what's happening behind you. And do you know that una capture mbele unaona polisi wamepangana around that Airtel place, wamepangana like they're blocked. And the audience is daring. You saw mawe. I literally felt, ushaiona ile unashtuka uko like, why am I even seeing this?
Yes.
It was the longest journey, and the experience yenye niliona bodies, wale watu wanakuwa shot tap. Tukitoka ukikuja bypass, the Eastern bypass hapa, upite hapa Eastern bypass, ukuje Nyayo roundabout. Now in Nyayo roundabout, there are two options hapo. Is it Nyayo or the other one? Is it Nyayo or the other one? Iya kuenda Lang'ata. So kuna venye convoy, the police wanted convoy ya Raila iingie na Lang'ata road. Unajua kiingia Lang'ata road aelekee Karen.
Yes.
Sidio? And here there is also another team, the advanced team, the young people wenye wako na Raila, wanataka arudi na njiji side ya Jogoo Road.
Yes.
There was a clash there. Ushaiona ile you are covering, lens yako unaangalia ndo like, what's this? People were tap.
Being shot.
Until you feel and you know like, I am a Luo and I'm hearing those people when while you hearing them speaking the Luo. You feel like, what is this? You feel?
Yes.
Tulienda successfully, you know, Raila did not take Lang'ata road. Alirudi. Akakuja mpaka around the junction ya Kangundo road ya Jogoo Road. Akipanda na hiyo njia ya kuelekea you know, alifika town. But hakuingia CBD. Alifika na ile license akapaswa direct akatoka. But the experience of what I saw there, I still have raw footages. I still have those raw footages. I used to have them, but those sasa tulizidelete. We used to have those raw footages of what happened. There is a story of kijana mwenye alipigwa kwa risasi akabebwa kwa gari ya Citizen juu. That was Jack mbele yetu. And that is the burden. That is the feeling of being in the mainstream. You will actually get to the real scene.
You get exposed to
a lot. You remember El Ade attack?
Sorry?
I know. There was an attack in El Ade. Ile attack iliwa majeshi ile yenye sababu alienda kwa majeshi.
Yes, I remember.
You remember that footage was in media. So ilikuwa within the editorial ranks before it was released.
Yes.
So we used to see it before hata iende public. Tuliona what all those happened. And that is why really the mainstream have the raw experience of what it is. And of course it's also a message. Sometimes when I do political analysis, I say that the country needs to be peaceful. Yes. That is the cost of being peaceful.
True. Because also it exposes you as a journalist to a lot. Because it's very risky there.
It's very risky.
Yes.
It's very risky because the police also doesn't want you to take the shots.
They
also want to make sure. And do you know what? Can I tell you a secret? Do you know why nini inarushwa kwa reporters? Do you know why the tear gas inarushwa mbele ya kamera? To blur.
Oh, yes.
What happens if someone wants to shoot someone there? Atarusha tear gas hapa, ita-blur your camera, hautapata, then you do that thing.
Yes.
That's one thing I learned. That's journalists will tell you. That's mostly. Utapata hapo labda unachukua ukiangalia kamera yako kitu ishafanyika. And then you never get the right footage sometimes. So that was the cost of it. It was also a good experience. I can't complain. But do you know, that was where I learned the beauty of working in the community. Because you work in the community. You interact with people day by day. Standard iko gets nne. Ile mtu uingie hata ndani.
You need to present a lot of things. There's a lot of security check.
But Mtani Radio is a media in the community where everyone walks in with.
And then there was also a community hospital just below the radio.
So you interact with the community all the time.
Yes.
And that was the time. One day, it was in December. I got that was December 2021, I think. 2020. Not 2020. December of 2019. That time. You guys had all gone for commander leave, so we remained two of us with one of us called the Tebi.
Yes.
Then mtu akakuja tufanye story ya mtoto. So we found a bit like kama mtoto kama 1 week umetupwa. So ukifika kupata, you are supposed to do a story. But hii ni mtoto. Na bado wako alive. So you're torn between, do I run to record people around here, eyewitnesses, and go to the station and do the story? Or do I help the child? So I took the child. This is, if you look at this photo, this is the child. It's called Baby Emmanuel. So we took Baby Emmanuel. From there, I took Baby Emmanuel. In fact, he ended up. Remember me, I'm a bachelor who still brings a body structure that cannot take.
You're barely surviving.
I'm barely surviving. Personally, I'm surviving.
Yes.
So I cannot take care of the baby.
Yes.
So, tukapeleka polisi tukaambiwa tupeleke kwa nearest children's
home. Yes.
So we took that baby to children's home, Baby Emmanuel. I do visit. That's the photo you're seeing there. And I think we even visited sometime with you.
Yes, we did.
When we
gone
were
to that
doing,
children's home. Actually, a couple time.
Yeah, a couple
before I left, and then even after I left, there's a time we got together and we went there to take some food stuff.
Yes, we went there.
Like in 2023.
Yes, in 2023.
Yes.
So that was the place. That was the place, and that is why we even went to that children's home.
Yes.
Because sasa nilikuwa nimeshasaidia mtoto from that point. They worked there until COVID came. And in COVID, so many things changed. Pay and all that.
Yes.
And I then realized during COVID, everyone was at home. So where are people consuming news? Online.
Online, yes.
So I backed YouTube. Interest. They said, kumbe there is online journalism.
Actually, you before even you got to YouTube, you used to do blog.
Yes, I used to.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Frontliner.
Yes.
You did. I did remember writing, you were writing. Yes. You were doing the writing before you moved to YouTube. Then we also did event with you.
Yes, we did the Funtide events. Go and check Facebook.
Yeah, Funtide event.
We did a couple of songs.
Yes, we did a lot of things.
Yeah, we did
back
a lot of
then,
things.
There's time, there's energy, you have not much to lose. So there was a lot of it gave us the room to risk. And so we did Funtide. Funtide was in 2019. 2019 or 2020.
It was 2020.
Before COVID now escalated.
It's COVID that really affected it.
Yes,
we had a very
yes. So
it was really bad.
we did a bit of event, which was the event was that was a good experience by the way.
And did we make any money from events? No.
No, we didn't make any money. But funny enough, we were able to do event without money. Which if today it's one thing. Nakumbuka when I'm doubting myself, I'm like, kama tunaweza fanya event. And we did the event like the one we did in Riara. Riara is a group of schools. Then we have partnership with Switch TV. Those guys, we had so many guys come in to support us at that time. So we did event that time. Then now you transitioned to YouTube.
After COVID came now.
After COVID.
I transitioned.
Let's talk about Bold.
What?
We start with analysis.
Wow. Hey, watu wanataka kujua how YouTube breakthrough.
Yes.
I married in 2020.
Kutoka Funtide, you are like
I
This is
married in
it.
2020. So, after marrying in 2020, remember we agreed after marrying no more risks.
Yeah, yes.
Now wife
Yes.
has to feed, the
Yes.
children have to be here. And now sasa maisha iko sasa. Sasa kuna story ingine. So can I tell you the pressure, not the pressure, the motivation to do political analysis came from the fact that I realized I want to do things online. I want to employ myself. And from that, I did my first video. I wish I can play it. I don't know what I wish you can play it.
Okay.
This was the very
We'll
first
look
video
for
that I
it.
did. If you check, that was the very first video that I did. I struggled still to cut a niche for myself. I did some interviews here and there. But in December, that was 2021. Is it 2021? Yes. December. Dennis Situmbi. Remember the story about Dennis Situmbi's kidnapping? So Dennis Situmbi was kidnapped. By that time, I was in a WhatsApp group that I had not still even realized that WhatsApp group is campaigning for William Ruto. That brought together some people, some journalists. So like jina yangu iko hapo. So huko I used to receive, kulikuwa na information za receive. Then I just realized all the information I'm receiving is pro Ruto. Pro Ruto. For former deputy president who was then a presidential candidate. So tukapata update ya Dennis Itumbi. Dennis Itumbi akuwa abducted. Now it's a big news. Nikafanya hiyo story. Then if I did that story, I got 32,000 views.
Wow.
And that story is what monetized the channel.
So that would be your breakthrough.
That would be my breakthrough.
Okay.
Story. And then in December, in a period of the whole year, I made my first 50,000.
Odogo.
I made my first 50,000.
Yes.
And in January now, people now started getting interested.
Yes.
Kevin, we like your analysis. They will get texted me, Kevin, now, you need to do this, you need to do that. I used to stay around Umoja here, some house, some ka. There is an improvised one bedroom nyumba iko double. So I used to shoot there. People who follow this channel know I used to shoot in that small room. So that I would get, and one day I received a call from nilikuwa na shoot na bado na simu. So I got a call from another friend called Patrick. You know the Patrick watch. Patrick Mungai. And then Patrick told me, Kevin, you need to have a camera.
Yes.
Then he told me, what do you do? Just do a small. He sent me 10K, then told me, can you try just adding up if you can buy a camera? Then I said, oh no, if Patrick has sent me 10K, why don't I just ask people to buy for me a camera? Then one day I told them, guys, I've not been shooting with a camera and I need a camera. Can we guys help out? And destiny carriers came through. Within one day I bought a camera.
Wow.
I bought a camera. The camera. This camera here.
The one that you're using.
Yes, it is still there.
Yes.
I bought a camera. And from there now, I started now developing interest. And then I realized that, then I need to do this. I used to do it back then, and I developed interest with time. Being that now I had come from media, it was easy because I had interest. I also know news gathering. The biggest skill in media for wale wenye kushule is news gathering. You just need to know how to gather news.
Yes, true.
And of course, without politics, you get so much info from people. If you need anything, you ask so and so. People will always tell you, Kevin, this is this way. This is this way.
Yes.
And then you realize you talk to the soul of the country. You talk about factors, things, and issues that really touch into them.
They're affecting people on a daily basis.
Yes, and yes, from 0 subscribers to 120, 130.
Yes.
At the moment, 130.
Congratulations on that one.
Yes.
So so many people when going digital, we expect, myself included.
Yeah.
Like I shoot today and tomorrow I'm at 100K subscribers. What do you think is the secret to
And I
getting there?
need to tell you this. One, digital is the next thing.
Yes.
It's the next big thing.
Yes.
You realize that people are leaving mainstream to open YouTube channels.
Yes.
A good story is Luke Jalango. When he realized that the money was being paid in Lele was little, what did he do?
He
opened a YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
And I always say, remember he left akifanya ile nini ile bench yote alikuwa amejaa na adverts na aliacha kenda kuvaa EMP.
Yes.
And the secret is he really did a lot.
Yes.
You look at a person I quite follow called Lynn Ngugi.
Yes.
How she transitioned from Tuko and established her own.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Establish her own space. Look at Manyora, a professor, university lecturer, and the digital space is creating. So number one, it is a big thing.
Yes.
That I can promise. It's the future.
Yes.
Number two, you just need to be consistent. And as I always say, hapa online watu ni wengi. Na Kenyans are so busy.
Yes.
They just want to establish the brand of what they identify with. Sometimes when I go to shopping, maybe in this supermarket, maybe I go somewhere, my family, utaona siku atasema, the bold.
Yes.
That means this person hata akiwa kwake, anaweza fungua channel asema nataka kuona the bold. Atafute your analysis afanye. And someone wants to do political analysis, say, I want to look for the bold. So don't come to this online with everything.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you're not Citizen. It's only Citizen TV and the mainstream media that Citizen will do a story about football, they'll do a story about Mama Pale, the story about politics, the story, because look at the numbers they have. They already have 2 million.
Yes.
Wewe unataka kuanza. Na leo umefanya siasa. Kesho uko na video ya ajali. Hiyo kesho ingine uko na video ya matanga. Hiyo siku ingine you are motivating people. Come on. Who will be there?
No one.
If someone wants motivation, atatafuta channel za motivation.
The motivation. You go direct. Actually, that's the best thing with digital.
You go direct.
Yes.
And the thing is, if you can put your camera in front of you and make sense of what you are saying, that's the best. Watu wanataka kusikia. Watu wanataka kusikia siasa. Watu wanataka kusikia sports. Watu wanataka kusikia vitu. Where go fast. The trick is identify what you can do first.
And let me hold you on that one. And the way to identify, you have to try.
You have to try.
Yes. You can't say amina najua tu nikianzana na wasanii itaenda.
Yes.
You have to, because also I've seen you and I've seen you do a lot of things. Basically you've tried, you've done entertainment, sports, everything until now you found something that you are good at and something that you are passionate about.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So you need to that is what you need to do. You need to stick somewhere first.
Yes.
This is a secret that no one will tell you. Another thing you need to tell upcoming YouTubers. YouTube is the chief marketer of your content. You know what you need to do as a YouTuber? Just match your audience with the product. And this I want to explain. And I want, let me use political analysis. My channel, wakati nime publish video, you normally hear me saying notifications, so that you get notifications when we publish our videos. So YouTube will notify the people. Iki notify watu na watu wa click waone, there is something called algorithm. Itajua Kevin anafanya content in a match audience, yeah?
Yes.
Do you realize, so to say, but let me just say it does change everything. Remember the channel here, Eve Mungai? I'm the person who made that channel. I'm the person who monetized that channel.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I know their story. They used to be somewhere here. Trevor was our friend, so used to stay around somewhere here. So I am the person who monetized that channel. Do you know that why is it that Sai wakati Eve Mungai aliyoacha, si Trevor kabaki na channel. Trevor kibaki kijaribu kuweka video zilikuwa zinaenda. Kwa nini? Una realize people were buying the Eve thing. So if because they realize the Eve is not there, they no longer click.
They don't want to watch.
The same thing na Jalango TV.
Yes.
See, subscribers ni 700,000. Mbona unajiuliza, mbona akiweka video sahihi hata sometimes ukicheck your video channel, sometimes hata 100 views apart. Kwa nini? The moment people realized Jalango was out, they were clicking because Jalango was there.
Yes.
Unaona hii ball sahihi? Nikikuleta ufanye analysis, hautapata views. Hata ukifanya vizuri, hautapata views. True. Because there are people who will be like, kama si Kevin, will not click. And the moment that is not happening, YouTube will not suggest those videos. So always match your audience, and it's simple. Ile video umefanya kwanza imepata views mingi ni ngapi? Hiyo video imeleta subscribers ngapi? You will check a video that, like, my first video got 2,000 subscribers and brought 2,000 views and brought 2,000 subscribers. From 2,000 subscribers, nikifanya video next, wakipata notification, almost 1,500 will click or 1,000. That is how a channel grows. Wow. So I know I've answered that question because so many people ask. Kevin,
yes.
That is it.
Because also, when starting, it's easier to get distracted. Just the way you said, you do today, for example, you do political analysis, then tomorrow you see entertainment.
Yes.
And the devil is telling you now, let's do entertainment. People want to see entertainment.
You know the
of where do we get Bold?
Bold is a brainchild. Bold Foundation is a brainchild of the Bold podcast.
Okay.
And let me say, we have a dream. We have a dream. We've worked together. You've seen what we've done, and this society needs this country really needs the people to come for themselves.
Sure.
The ideology of the foundation was we cannot. When you do political analysis, you're always complaining.
Yes.
You're always blaming this matter there. You're always faulting this is not being done the right way.
Yes.
You're just faulting the politicians not doing this and that. But I said, fine. Why don't we be? What can we do? We are raising people. We are together. We are community. What can we do? And that is the information. That is the motivation behind the Bold podcast, giving back to the Bold Foundation.
Yes.
And how did it come? I had a classmate called Sarah. People who follow that podcast know Sarah.
Yes.
Sarah was diagnosed by acute leukemia. So she was just a friend. Tulisoma high school na yeye. So tulikuwa tuko around, but I think she alikuwa na watch the podcast akiwa kwa hospitali. She was admitted in Kenyatta. So siku moja akanipigia, akaniambia, Kevin, I wanted to see you. Na nile tu akaniambia, nani uko wapi? Akakuja nikampata kwa hospitali. So she had gotten some treatment there. She was in the private wing because your time kulikuwa na strike ya madaktari, so alikuwa kwa private wing. So Sarah was there. Alikuwa admitted for some time. And we needed a bill of 1.2 million. 1.2 million. Akaniambia, and by the way, sometimes you may hustle rest in peace. Akaniambia, Kevo, na hii channel yako. So ongea na watu na, by that time I think I had, let me tell you, by that time I only had 15,000 subscribers. So ongea na watu wako, tujaribu kama wanaweza nisaidia hata ability. Just a suggestion. That time, the good thing is the husband was also, tulikuwa tumesoma naye primary. So akaniambia tujaribu. And we tried.
Okay.
That is the longest fundraiser we did, for people who remember that. We did Sarah's fundraiser for 2 months. And the second week, we started it in July 2022. Through the election time and to hospital. By second week of the September, ile siku ya swearing in, I think, President Ruto, tulitoa Sarah hospital. So that was I normally say that was the very first we did. Na kaniambia, Kevin, mimi umenitoa. Lakini make sure umesaidia watu wengine. This is the photo ile siku nikimtoa hospitali. Check this photo. This is the photo ile siku tulikuwa tukimtoa tukiwa Kenyatta. That one the husband and dad. So tukamtoa. And many people hung around her. And remember that after Sarah, I never helped anyone. But let me tell you, I never helped anyone until January. So really feel like sasa bado nilikuwa namsaidia yeye tu. Niko tu bado Sarah.
Yes,
bado.
yes,
Because sasa alikuwa anataka kwenda chemo, all that and all that. And we did it. So, unfortunately, Sarah passed on the following year. I remember very well. The 11th, 26th June, 2023, Sarah died. And that was a very tough experience for me. If you check these photos, this was the photo we had really invested. And people who are watching this video and maybe wanajua that story, know that story. We had really tried to do, but I loved the support system, and that's one thing I love with the political analysis is that we've created an audience that we are friends, we are close. They reached out saying, Kevin, Paula, we tried our part, but let's not give up. But Sarah had a message. Kaniambia that mimi Kevin tumetumia almost 1 million on me, one person. Hiyo pesa, and this was way back when now it was in her last days. Hiyo pesa na feel yani tungejua tu mambo itakuwa vigumu hivi. Maybe tungesaidia hata mtoto wengine hata watu wasome. Because she also loved masomo.
Yeah.
She also loved masomo. So she was like hata to the very day akitoka anaenda home, akafika hapo coach, akaanguka. Akipelekwa hospitali, and she was taken to the hospital. But then remember, nikimtoa hospitali niambia nikitoka venye umenitoa, remember kama utanipeleka nyumbani, nipelekwe nyumbani. So akaenda stake off, and this is something I need to say something about it. Alikuwa kwa stretch for long sana Kenyatta. Until and you know what happened? Ako kwa stretch na alipelekwa na brother.
Yes.
Huyu brother ni mtoto mdogo. Yeye ameacha sister kwa stretch, amerudi home na all the documents. So even if the doctors are supposed to admit her, how? So alikaa hapo. So ukipeleka mtu hospitali, please, number one, mtoto asimpeleke. And if there is any document, kwa sababu yeye alikuwa shatibiwa, so this thing, because alipata blood clot. Make sure umeenda na documents zote. Usiende wache mgonjwa hapo. Huyo aliacha staki hapo. And nothing was done. And the next morning, the next day, I was there. And I was the first person kumwona akiwa dead, and we did our part.
Yeah.
It was a very sad experience.
So, yeah, especially the fact that it's someone you knew, and then it was your first case. Yeah. So you did Sarah. Then after Sarah, now then that's when you started.
Started doing many others.
Which one would you say is the most challenging so far?
The most challenging is school fees. Because remember, if you check the foundation, we have so many things we do. We have the quality shelter, we have the healthcare, we have the education.
Yes.
Healthcare and education are very challenging.
Yes.
And I want to talk about education, and you talk about your experience on healthcare.
My experience, okay.
Because apparently you've been so much on the healthcare than me.
Yes, true.
You've done it. So education is a situation where mama anakuambia, wewe nisaidie nipelekee mtoto shule, mimi nitaendelea.
Yes.
But because you came and unapeleka, unalipa fee, unalipa accommodation, una buy whatever it's supposed to be bought, everything. The next minute you realize the parents have left the responsibility on you. So, and again, una feel like you feel I need this person to kumaliza shule. So you always go back, even back to your pocket.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change without mentioning names. There are so many cases zenye unafikiwa and as a person unafeel wacha tu nimlipie tu.
Yes.
Wacha tu nimlipie. And the agreement, that was not the agreement. That
Yeah,
unapeleka.
I know.
And because of that, that's why I told you we are changing this to be a scholarship program. Because you cannot take someone to school and leave him.
Yes.
That's
Plus, it will be a waste of your resources and time.
Yes.
If you pay for 1 year and then they drop in the second year.
Yes. Yeah, so that's why we now developed it to be a full scholarship. So wale wenye tunasaidia, I thank God through the support of the community and the people who support the foundation, we normally give full. Tunawalipia fee na tuna make sure kwamba tunaenda nao mpaka wamalize, because we also want them to finish.
Yes.
Apparently the first one is going to finish next year. Zinasema.
Yeah. Wow.
Anaenda kumaliza next year.
Yes. That is Juliet.
That is Marvel.
Marvel, sorry. Yes, Marvel.
Juliet is still in second year.
Okay.
So quality healthcare is the most challenging because
quality healthcare, I would say it's challenging, and also it's one that drains you a lot. Because for number one, in Kenya, systems. Let's start with the system. You get someone that is sick, very sick, but the process of getting through to them to get to the hospital, to get checked, you have to register SHA. SHA has to be paid for a long time for it to start working. There's a lot of back and forth with the system. And then also you find that these cases come to us sometimes very late. There's someone has been sick for 2 years, then they're coming to us when now the sickness has gone, so we are trying to come in, but most of the time you find it's a bit late for them. So I would say the fact that mostly they come late, that's what makes it difficult.
And so on this, our experience is what happened with Steve.
Yes.
Because tulikana neurosurgeon. I want you to imagine a situation where you guys, we've invested emotions that we want this boy to walk.
Yes.
And then that surgeon telling you this person is not going to walk. I remember the feeling. I remember that feeling. This is the photo of that. That feeling where you know you wanted this boy to walk, and then all of a sudden someone is going to tell you this person cannot walk. And I remember it was so heartbreaking, especially for myself, because I was with him since day one. And now we've moved from Siaya referral we've moved Kisumu, everywhere. And these other people are telling us there is hope. And then we sit with the neurosurgeon and he says, this person cannot walk. That was devastating. So bad. I do credit a lot of the most impactful one is the one I want to talk about. Allow me to take a minute. We did a project in Kano. It's called Kano Elderly Mission. It's there. It's this one here. How uko hao shosho walikuwa natuombea. You can't niambia that time I was still doing it alone. But then I was doing it. I still wonder how was I doing it alone. Nilikuwa peke yangu. I was the camera person, I was the what, I was everything.
Yes. So
tukifanya Kano, they used to kifika anakuombea. Yani you brought food. Actually you were just giving food anakuombea. Now there was this house ya mwisho tulienda, which hata sikufa niende. Ilifika saa 6-7 asubuhi ya usiku. Then I had Benta who was the coordinator telling me, Kevin, let's go. Nataka uende uone Ada. The famous Ada ni kufika kwa nyumba yake ni maji, unaruka kwa maji. This is Ada. So tupoingia tukapata hakuwa amekula and we had brought food, some mkate and all that. Nyumba yake ilikuwa mbaya sana. And what we were told is tumsaidie. So what I did the next, we just did fundraise for 2 days. Na tukamjengea. That house I didn't even go to see it. Hata nilirudi Nairobi, mimi sikuja kuiona. Mimi nilituma pesa na ikajengwa. But do you know the next day, mali nyumba Ada ilikuwa, flood ili sweep hiyo nyumba. Like, Immediately tumemaliza kujenga, the following week I was told kama tungejengea huyo mama to date, and one day we'll go back, kama tungejengea huyo mama
hiyo maji ingeenda na yeye.
And the person who took me there, who embraced, who organized it, told me if there's kama kuna mama tulisaidia Kano, ni huyo mama.
Wow.
Ni huyo mama tulimsaidia sana because atungejenga hiyo huyo mama maji
angeenda na maji. Wow.
And God has a way.
Yes.
When I finished Kano, the next month I was involved in an accident in Salga. Yeah, most of you know. Hii ndio hiyo gari. Hii ni gari.
Hii gari tu tunatumia sasa.
Yes.
Yeah.
The gari did roll and I survived. No one even went to the hospital. And everyone around us believe, personally I believe, it is because of those prayers that nothing ever
from the
hiyo Salga.
Yes.
Polisi alikuja akatuombea. Kwanza mimi nilikuwa na co-driver, so nikihang. Mtu akakuja hapa kuchukua simu nikamwambia buda sijakufa.
Okay.
Sijakufa, akatoroka. The others when you call alikuwa shatoka nyumba. Polisi alikuja, he actually thought that me I'm already dead. So kukuja hivi kumbe anaogopa kutoa mtu sana dead sana. Anafikia hivi na yana anaomba. Naomba nitoa, mimi namwambia nitoa, yeye anaomba. So I realized namwambia nitoa, I think ndio akastruggle sasa. Akanitoa. And I always say, really, I've done everything, and when I said it, I know people credited it, but me, I normally say it is the prayers from
those prayers.
And one day I should go back to Kano.
Yeah, you should. Oh, so but no one got we all did.
We all did well.
Thank God.
That was a good, the foundation is a good intervention, and we pray that yes, nowadays we do public appeals, but people will also come.
Yes.
And say, Kevin, I'm seeing this program on scholarship. I'm seeing this program on housing.
Providing shelter, yes.
Probably we can come together and support this. And
True.
It is a, and let me tell you, it's a good intervention. We did a house in Western. Someone called Bungas. Mama tukimjengea, alikuwa kwa nyumba kama hii. I think this was this house. Tukimjengea, the next day, hata kama tujaweka mlango, ashaingia kwa nyumba. Akasema, siwezi ngoja mlango.
So eri yenye umejenga yenye haina mlango than where she is.
Kwanza the chief was telling me, she didn't believe hiyo nyumba ni yake.
Oh, makes sense.
Leave alone now where we are doing blocks. Tulikuwa tunajenga ile ya mabati. Hakuamini hiyo nyumba ni yake.
Wow.
And we've really done.
Yeah, it's
Guys, this is where Dani, this is the house that I was showing you. This is the house Dani alikuwa anaishi. So ukiona hii nyumba, it was not even in a good place. So this is how it was. So we've moved her from this house to this one. So this is the house we just did. And so this is the one we did for Dani, and we've moved her to this house. Aliingia, if you check inside, already ameweka viti, and we've not even done the door. She said immediately this house was done, akasema yeye anaingia. We are planning to put the door today.
Good job. That's a good job. And what would you say inspired you to start the Bold Foundation?
One, I personally remember I was also helped.
Yes.
I was also helped.
Yes.
That's number one. Number two, as I always say, is humanity is investing in the future. I have children. I have family. I don't know, next day I was not there. I'm investing also for them. One day, mtoto wangu akienda jiintroduce, mimi naitwa Kevin Oduor-The Bold. Atamia The Bold, mtu asikia, The Bold, sawa. Hebu nikusikie. Elewa? That's one thing. But then, I have a personal story. My grandmother died. Na mi niligrow childhood yangu kidogo niligrow na yeye. She died in 2005 and she was in a very bad condition. I remember she didn't have a place and she also died blind. So I really felt, and this project ya kujengea is normally a very good
intervention
for her.
Yes.
I normally say sababu I also grew up with people who maybe hawakuwaipata.
Yes,
And the old, can I tell you, the old are the most vulnerable. Why? Mwanasiasa hata jengea mama mzee.
True.
Can I give you the answer? That mama mzee hanakura. You see, the people we help. And that is why they cannot even meddle with us. Those ones don't have votes. They are looking for wale wenye wako na energetic. Ukijengea mama wa 84 years anajua huyu hata anaweza Mungu anaweza mchukua before the next election.
Yeah, true.
So that is why we also really target that age, because wow, they are actually left in the society.
They're left in the society. And also they don't have the energy. You see, with a young person, they might be there today, tomorrow. They're able to elevate themselves. Yes. So if we sit here, we can talk the whole day. We can really talk. Yes. And so maybe sometime in the future we can sit, because I feel there's so many things that we've not touched on. Yes, there's so many things you've done that we bado tumegusia here and there. But before we close, hatuwezi acha watu hivyo. You need to encourage us. As people that look to go in that, we always make jokes, tunasema in your 20s, it's when you're looking for everything. We're in age where everything, you're looking for wife, husband, money, children, everything. In 20s, basically, you're looking for everything. And sometimes it's the most difficult time of someone's life. So I don't know how you did
This is it. The best thing, the best way to, I don't want to say succeed. Succeed is a big word. The best way to get to where you want to get to is first to make sure that you don't have any pressure. Usikue na pressure. I'm using the word pressure because if you do something now, it's not giving you money. Like we did events. It was not giving us money.
Yes, sure.
But remember, it gave you the confidence.
Yes.
Unakumbuka tukiongea na wale wa Westlands. Tunaongea na watu confidence.
Confidence and connection.
And connections.
Yes.
So, and if we were pushing that this thing is not giving us money, we used to meet in Uhuru Park. If we were pushing for that, we wouldn't have.
We would have given up kitambo sana.
Yes. And the best thing, that is the first thing, is you must make sure you are free. Like, it's good to have the pressure to succeed, but don't put yourself in a cage.
Yes.
And I normally say, huwezi jua mali breakthrough inakuja. Huwezi jua mali breakthrough inakuja. So whatever you do, do it to your, I know that is general. Do it to your best. I know that is general.
No, it's general, but it's
that
true.
Is it.
Yes.
That in whatever you do, usi second guess.
Give it your best.
You give it. Because huwezi jua kesho, you are now under Bold Foundation, community liaison. Kesho mtu atakuona aseme, I have a bigger project. I want Kawira.
Yes.
I've seen Kawira do this and that. I want Kawira. And he has a bigger pay, you know. Hata unaambia kevo hii offer. Mimi nakwambia Kawira wewe enda. Wacha tupatie chance tupatie mtu.
Yes.
That is what life is. True. You're also going to connect with the people.
Yes.
So that is what I normally say is just open up. And another thing that drags people is family pressure. Sure. Family pressure will always drag you. Where I remember I was building, the first thing I did with my money, mimi nilijengea madhe.
Yes.
Na nikasema wacha nimwambie asante, wacha niseme asante. Ile kitu ya kwanza, ile kitu unafaa ufanye. Life is about blessings. Unaget? Always tap into blessings.
Amen.
Ukipata kama usisahau nyuma.
Yes.
Usisahau, don't forget.
When you umetoka.
That thing is going to make you more relevant. And it's also going to give you peace.
Yes.
You cannot make every coin you have and back home while your parents are in shambles.
Yes.
At least I tukienda home utaenda ona unasema hata madhe, and why did they do it? Madhe wanasemanga hiyo nyumba ni nyumba ya pombe. Ni sawa. From hiyo kitu kidogo tumejenga nyumba mzuri.
Yes.
Yenye at least anaweza sema it's something, and it's also motivating others.
Yes.
So even as you move forward, the direction and success of what you want, me na believe these things about God.
God,
I have
yes.
a policy around me that many people don't want, that many people sometimes don't do. Me nasemanga, I don't know, I tell people, I am that tree. If there is a branch that can fall and you can take it. I'm not bragging, but this is it. In political analysis, I have brought 4 people. 4. I don't want to mention names. Maybe some of them have ever said public somewhere. 4 people wenye nimeleta. Nikawambia sisi tukuje tufanye. They are all the other veterans. I've never brought even one.
True.
Not even one. Unaelewa? And there are people that have stayed around me. I always say, and the beauty of growing is you grow with others. Huwezi enda peke yako. Then why are you growing? This foundation, if this foundation cannot employ Kawira, it cannot employ Tracy, it cannot employ David, it cannot employ Collins. You know, like people don't see. You see all that. Hata God anajua wale watu wako hapa, it has to grow because these people are also going to grow.
Yes, sure.
So it's also important. Growth is not an isolation.
Yes.
Huwezi kaa kwa kona useme sasa mimi yangu. You can't be that corner.
We are in a generation of isolation. Cut off.
Cut off. That is the best thing.
Yes.
And most importantly, and I think it is the best thing you should always do is put yourself in the line. Put yourself in it. Be bold. Usiogope. You see, nikianza political, I came nitauawa. Can I tell you? I've never received any call from anyone calling me, threatening me. If anything, I've received 2 calls from cabinet secretaries praising what I do. Yes.
Wow. Yes.
From people who say, Kevin, they may not like the analysis. They may say, oh, Kevin, you're unatupiga. But when I was building a house when we were doing a house in Kilifi, CS Alice Wahome called me and offered land.
Wow.
A squatter's land for me to build for some 2 crippled brothers in Kilifi.
Yes.
That is it. So, weka yourself in the line. Na usiogope. Weenda. Kama hii ndio hiyo, weenda. Wewe ukumbane nayo. Kwani mimi najitizanga? Kwani nani ako kwa risk kwa hii kuliko mwanajeshi? Mtu anaenda huko. Sasa wewe unasema hapo mimi naogopa.
Unaogopa nini?
Unaogopa nini? Na mtu ako kwa jeshi huko anaenda anapigana huko na watu hata wajui.
Yes.
Watu wanaenda hata muambuzi huko hata. Lakini wewe unasema hapa
unaogopa tu kufanya kitu.
Overcome your fears.
Yes.
And as you can always risk. So long as it's not killing you. Do it.
Yeah. Meskia, we do it with whatever you're doing, you do it. I can't emphasize on that more than you've said. So, guys, thank you for watching. I think that will be the end of the interview, but we're looking forward to having you again because I feel we still need the motivation, the inspiration. So thank you guys for watching. We will be looking forward to doing more of these interviews, also to inspire, not only to tell the stories, but also to bring inspiration to others that are in the same situation. Maybe you're struggling with school fees, maybe someone else somewhere job is not going well. We will be doing some of these stories as we move on. That's all from me. Please remember to subscribe. Subscribing is free. I will emphasize on that. It's free. So please click on the subscribe button and subscribe, comment, share, like. That's all from us. Bye.